my links? You gonna watch? Just talk.
Give me the links. I'll probably watch a little bit.
I love that fucking the readme though. It's like other WADs by this creator. Oh, you know, you might have heard of him. You know, the fucking game you're playing right now.
Oh wow, they just start you. They just start you right there with the imps, huh?
Oh yeah.
I've heard about that. You have to shoot eyeballs to make things work. That seems like a lot of people are like complaining about that. That seems like an incredibly minor thing to complain about. Like that's just a little. That's just a cool little gimmick, honestly.
Like, shooting switches was in the original Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chief complaint I've been seeing people make is that, oh, Doom modding has come so far. And I'm like, but this is supposed to be deliberately old school.
Yeah.
You should know what you're getting into. Shit.
Uh-oh. Oh, did you fall into the pit? I remember. Oh, what a fucker. GGG Man Lives complained that you couldn't get out of that pit, but you just got out of it. What a fucker. That little bitch.
I mean, kinda is. Okay. Ah, here we go. I'm smarter than GGG Man. But I'm also low on health. Oh, you fuck off.
Lost souls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, go away.
You're on ultraviolence right now,
Hell
right?
yeah. Oh, fuck off, Lost Soul.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you know, for a map 1 for preceding, you know, episode 4, this really doesn't seem too bullshit hard so far.
Yeah, like, you know, Lost Souls are shit, but, you know, Lost Souls are always shit. It's just business as usual.
I guess the one thing is you don't have a suit of armor yet, so you're pretty vulnerable. You're full Wolfenstein mode right now.
Yep. And it's Doom 1, so, you know, no super shoddy.
Yeah, that's true too.
But also, you know...
I think if any complaint is valid about Sigil, it's the fact that it's not in Doom 2, so he couldn't use, like, you know, revenants and archviles and shit.
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
just like...
I respect some old school, but Doom 2 is an objective improvement.
Mm-hmm. People give Doom so much love. Romero's making levels for it and stuff again. I want to see, like, Romero go back and make a new level for Wolfenstein 3D.
Also, I don't know if you're playing with the audio on, but the Buckethead music fucking shreds.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I'm not terribly familiar with Buckethead, but I've heard some of his stuff, and I know it's pretty good.
Me neither, but I know this shit sounds good. So, fucking ow. I'll probably...
Fuck it.
Goddamn Lost Souls.
10% health, it's like I'm really playing Wolfenstein 3D.
Cat, no, I'm playing Doom, get down.
Literally, pick that bitch up and throw that thing. Oh my god, Lost Souls everywhere.
Just need to get through this opening part here without getting hit too much. Which isn't too hard to do. Just gotta get lucky with the hit scan fuckers.
We're up all night to get lucky.
There's the Spectre in here. Get out of here. Fuck off, Spectre, you're blocking my way. On software render, I can't even fucking see the bastard. Everything's a blurry grain.
Old school. Oh fuck.
Fucking shotgun.
So I know Romero didn't actually work on that game, like, at all. Like he wasn't even off-road when it came out. But I'd love to see like Romero go back in and like make level for like make a new deathmatch map for Quake 3, or like make a new single-player level for Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Like do some Quake stuff. Like Doom gets all the love, but like when's like Sandy Peterson gonna make a new Quake level? Wouldn't that be fucking dope, though?
That would be. I know, like, Quake kind of fell off harder than Doom. Like, Quake 1 was great, but then, like, Quake 2 apparently nobody likes, and then Quake 3 just dropped campaign shit altogether, right?
Yeah, Quake 2 is not, like, bad, but it's definitely nowhere near as cool as Quake 1 is. I've played a little Quake 2, and it's just okay. Just, like, the weapons, like, I think what kills it the most are the weapons in Quake 2. They just fucking, like, blow. Like, they don't feel satisfying to use at all.
Pinky's in front of a door. Get out of my way. Okay.
If only you had the chainsaw. But Quake 2, just, like, you have this assault rifle, and it's like a, it sounds like a fucking, like, actual pea shooter. Like, bap, 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 bap. It's in that awkward stage where, like that awkward stage of 3D where it's like, it's beyond Quake 1 where it's like, you know, 2 frames a second animation on the models, but it's not, like, good animation yet either. It's just kind of, like, limp and nothing quite looks right.
I know a lot of games were taking digs at Quake 2. Like, Turok has on the N64 had a cheat code that gave it Quake animations.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Though that's more a dig at Quake 1 than Quake 2. Quake 2 is much smoother. Technically, like, the animations still aren't good, but they're not, like, 2 frames a second.
Oh, come on, I totally hit you. Alright, where's the fucking button?
And Quake 2, like, yeah, like, it has like a big bombastic rock and roll soundtrack and everything, but like, it really doesn't have that much of a personality compared to Quake 1. It's just kind of like space military game against cyborg mutants.
There we go. I'm getting it. Fuck you, Pinky.
Yeah, like, this looks hard, but it doesn't look bullshit.
Hey, you just gotta,
it just looks relentless.
You just gotta know your Doom Mambo.
And like I can definitely tell you're kind of meant to like die a couple times and get the hang of things. Oh, hi, Caco Demon. Holy fuck.
Ah, damn.
You get you? Oh, the hit scanner got you.
Fucking shotgun man got me, yeah.
It's like I'm really playing Wolfenstein with all these hit scanners. Shoot Stoffel.
Mein Leben!
I love the officers in Wolf 3D, because, like, they just shout out, like, spy! And they fucking haul ass. They're faster than, like, the dogs.
They ain't got time for your shit.
It just makes me think of, like, you know, a couple Nazis hanging out in the barracks, and it's like, so Hans, I hear you've been talking with Greta, and Hans is like, oh, we're not a couple, please, we're just good friends. And then, like, they barely hear, like, a single gunshot, like, a mile away, and the officer just, like, bolts up, he's like, spy! And he just fucking Sonic the Hedgehog's out of the barracks.
DJ trying to sneak through Castle Wolfenstein with the sound of his ass cheeks.
I'm trying to think, like, BJ's got, like, this weird, almost Texan accent. I'm trying to get it down before I say anything. Carolyn, I'm dumb and thick, and I can't sneak through the fucking castle. Oh, cock, they hear me. He says cock, like, when instead of saying, like, oh shit or oh crap, he goes like, ah, cock.
Whoa, where did this caco come from?
Ooh.
Spawned one in the, he came downstairs, I tried to retreat.
He must have come through that door because that door was open. Did you see it?
I guess. Yeah. You hear him in the bridge room.
The door was closing as he died, so he must have flown up to it and opened it.
Oh, piss off. I gotta make Daddy Romero proud.
I think Daddy Romero was already proud of you. You've beaten fucking Thy Flesh Consumed.
Yeah, it's true. Aha. Fuck off, Fossil. I see you up there. I'm not using a vanilla map because fuck the vanilla map.
Sometimes I find it harder to tell where things are with the textured map, like specific line defs and stuff. Every once in a while, I'll just go into options and turn off the textures.
I'm so used to it by now; it doesn't even bother me.
Okay, so after you kill these, kill these pinkies. Maybe wait around for the Caco Demon to come out.
He pops up there.
This definitely looks like you have to take it slowly. Like, every time you do anything, run back a ways and wait for it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Very methodical.
Okay, I got some bullet. Got some health. I haven't seen a single dang thing yet. Okay. Kill the fucking hit scanners. Kill the Caco.
That's how you do them. You prioritize your targets.
You come down here. Yeah, come on, Pinky. Stupid sack of shit. Fucking Caco's in the elevator with me. If I could look up, you'd be dead. Well, I'm hosed because this Caco is camping. Got him! And I got 2 health to show for it.
You're fucked, kid.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that was the end of the level. Entering Sigil. Come on, hit these guys. Come on, hit the shotgun man. I ain't shooting to you.
Or at least Romero's nice enough to have them looking away from you when you spawn.
There he goes.
If you're playing on I Am Death Incarnate, the first map of Spear of Destiny has a couple of guards behind you already alert.
Take a leap of faith. Ah, I got like no health.
Old school.
Aha! Now I'm good.
Oh, berserk. Now you can punch dudes. You don't have to waste your shotguns for, like, individual imps and shit.
Fucking fireballs coming from every goddamn direction. And I think I heard a Baron.
Ooh. That's not going to be fun to fight with just a shotgun. That is going to take a while.
Oh, fuck.
There you go.
Get out of my face.
Yeah, punch that bitch.
Okay, that's not a button switch, that's a push switch. Oh my god, fuck off RNG.
Just wants to take a little nibble out of you, Cap. It's just a lost soul. Just wants to take a little nibble.
Nibble like freaking 20 damage.
Just a little nibble.
Okay, let's not run off the side here. Let's dance, fatty.
Is he just in weird lighting, or is that a Hell Knight?
He's in weird lighting.
Okay.
I am plugging this fat fuck.
Oh, I see it now, yeah. When he's not on the cracks, he's just a little paler. Wonder where this fat fuck floated in from.
Come here. Yeah!
Oh, punch that bitch, yeah!
Okay, now I gotta find where the red door is.
The blue key.
I didn't even see a red door.
This is definitely pretty fleshy. Oh, that shotgun guy. He had every opportunity to just fucking end you.
Oh shit, Cyber Demon!
Wow. Sigh.
No, I named it Sigil.
Oh, okay. I thought I just said Sigh because you saw Cyber Demon and they were like, ugh. I don't think you have enough ammo to kill that guy.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe he'll pull a fucking Perfect Hatred and let you teleport into him. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, see how far this rail goes. What kind of crazy bullshit is out here?
See a lost soul. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do this. This is starting to waver between bug and feature territory.
Well, in software is owned by Bethesda these days. Whoa.
Go the hell, you fucking...
Where do you think you are? You're already there.
Wow, the floor does like 20 damage here.
Yeah, the fucking pain floors hurt.
Yeah,
especially
I'm
when
gonna
you
take
don't have
that
any.
as you're not supposed to be over there, but that was funny.
You totally don't have armor either, so that's probably why it hurts so much.
Okay.
Damn, the Cyber Demon just blows you away. Is he hanging out in your spawn?
Yeah, that's where you came in from.
Fucking spawn camping motherfucker.
Oh, here's where I'm supposed to go.
Ah, a little path opens up with some lost souls and an imp. Ooh, it's spooky and dark.
I'm just up here where I fell down at.
Ah, I see now, I see now. Oh man, don't you just love lost souls? Great. At least they fucking glow in the dark, you know.
Alright, here's the red door.
Oh, it's what a single point of armor. My goodness, how fucking gracious. And a soul sphere, that's absolutely a fucking trap.
yeah. Caco. Lights went out. Spectre. Teleported. Okay. Right in front of the damn Cyber Demon again. No! And I fell down.
Damn. Fucking brutal.
Like, this is a little cheese, but it's fun cheese. Anyone who's getting mad at this is taking Doom too seriously. Like, that was absolutely some shit, but it's funny.
If only you were playing with Brutal Doom, then you could have ripped that Cyber Demon in two with your bare hands.
I'll say these Lost Soul placements are stupid. That's like the only thing I'm not liking. Because I just don't like Lost Souls, and nobody likes Lost Souls.
I wonder if they're going to do Lost Souls differently in Doom Eternal, since Pain Elementals are in now.
I hope so, because I hate, like, new Doom. Pain Ellie's. Lost Souls. They're stupid. See? I don't grab the Lost this year. Now I have...
Oh! I see. I thought the sphere was what triggered the guy spawning in, but it was its own line def. Maybe you should grab the spear now, though. Oh, Cat, this is ballsy.
Just want to kill the Cacos.
Alright, get that fucking sphere.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it now. What's left? Lights went out.
Palms sweaty. He's shaking. Mom's spaghetti.
Hell Knight. Yeah, come on. Infight, you
I think
motherfuckers.
that's the end of the level. Just rush in there.
Yep. I could have made an infight, but screw that. Cages of the Damned.
That's a cool name.
It is a cool name. Is that a rifle zombie?
Yeah? What about it?
Just amused to see one in this. Oh, go the hell, you fat fucking meatball.
Did you ever watch Deep Space Nine?
No.
Oh, okay.
That I watched only a little bit of TNG growing up. I mostly watched the movies.
Ah, okay, the shit movies.
Yeah, TNG's movies aren't great. Like, even the good TNG movies aren't, you know, spectacular.
Hey, you finally got a fucking chain gun.
I can deal with the scrubs.
3 maps in. I gotta say, I think the enemy count on these levels is pretty low.
Yeah, it's making use of them, though. Tight-ass fucking corridors.
I guess it's totally just a different design philosophy from, like, modern Doom mods, where you just get, like hordes and hordes of shit-tier zombies and imps. This is, like, very tight, closed quarters with, like...
Every bullet counts.
Mm-hmm. Very limited resources, but also, you know, a smaller pool of enemies to tide that over with. My name is Doom Guy. I graduated at the top of my class in the UAC Military Academy. I got stationed to Mars, and now I'm fighting the demons.
What kind of voice was that?
My birth name was William Joseph Blazkowicz III, but I changed it to Doom Guy, because I'm just a cool guy. My mom doesn't talk to me anymore.
Got some big open spaces now.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's a fucking cavern. It's like a crater or something.
Ah, it's scary.
Ah, another person joins the fray.
It's just me.
Gross. Get the fuck out of here, honestly.
I just might because I am rather sleepy. I just kind of wanted to.
Doesn't even like Wolfenstein 3D. What a fucking scrub.
I don't really have an opinion of Wolf 3D.
John Romero's making me his bitch.
It's true.
Is it as hard as Thy Flesh Consumed?
It's like...
It's hard, but it's not bullshit.
Imagine, it's more like, I guess, the first map of Thy Flesh Consumed, evened out and spread across the whole episode.
Like, there's like a very, like, reduced enemy, like, there's not a lot of enemies on the map, but there's also not a lot of resources on the map, so you kind of got to make every shot count.
It's a Resident Evil Doom. Gotta run past them zombies.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in here and crash the call for a moment before I went to bed.
What a fucker, honestly.
You can hang out if you want.
This bitch probably hasn't even played Wolfenstein 3D. Probably never even never even killed a Nazi in his life.
I have, as a matter of fact. I did the first level of Wolf 3D to test the source support you gave me.
You like Wolf 3D so much, Anthony, why don't you marry it?
I'm in the process of getting a legal permit from id Software to marry a floppy disk of Wolfenstein 3D.
You have a document current and it's just a series of screenshots down a body pillow.
It's the shot of BJ you get when you beat episode 1 and he's like running to freedom, and when he jumps up in the air, that's on the body pillow.
Where the hell are these shotgun guys? I can't see them. I might change my renderer so I can fucking see these shotgun guys.
Just change it to bright.
Looks like they're clearly shooting me in the big cave.
Could they be doing that stupid thing where they're seeing you through like one-way invisible walls?
No, it's just they're kind of off in the distance, and like the map's kind of dark in general, so Cap's just having a hard time figuring out where they are.
Yeah.
How's the map designed? Does it feel obviously like, this is just someone in a map editor fucking around, or is it like actual
really
Doom?
Cool.
They're not like exactly like real sort of places, but they aren't just like, you know, someone fucking around in a map editor. There's a structure to things. Like there's dudes in towers, in cages, there's stairways and like buildings and stuff. But it's very, you know, it's Doom abstract. It's not like you're playing Back to Saturn X or anything.
So basically, as an unofficial episode 5, it works.
Basically, I think cool. It's got a lot of like. It's a little more aesthetically modern than episode like any of the classic Doom stuff. There's lots of.
Yeah, it's very beefy, like aesthetically speaking.
They use like the sectors to make like lava cracks on the ground that glow and shit.
You know, stuff you wouldn't see in old school Doom.
I think Sigil is limit removing because it uses more like areas with more lines than the vanilla engine can handle.
Yeah, it is. The README says you need a limit removing port.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Quake did something like this and just kind of released an episode 5.
Yeah, that was Machine Games who did that, right?
It was also a pretty good episode. It's very well.
What style of like? Is it more like episode 1, 2, 3, or 4 from?
It's kind of its own thingish, but I'd say it's kind of closest to episode 1.
Kind of just that like dingy, like stone, like stone and wood world.
Yeah, it's got its own thing going on, but
what's the name of it? I want to see some gameplay footage of this. I forgot Machine Games even fucking made a Quake level set. That's so bizarre to me.
What is Machine Games known for?
They made the like Wolfenstein: The New Order and New Colossus and Old Blood, all the new Wolfenstein.
So they're New Wolf.
Yeah.
It is called. I don't know if you'll be able to find anything with DOPA, so I'm going to see if there's a README that shows me what this stands for.
This is why
Dimension of the Past.
This is why I rename all my fucking Doom folders, because I hate how when you download them, it's like fucking a bunch of letter strings, and it's like, what the hell does this even mean?
Oh, I see. It changes the hub too. That's cool. There's a tech base level.
Now there's actually 2 base levels here, which is different from normal.
The architecture's pretty cool, but it also doesn't look like anything that couldn't have been done in '96.
Yeah, that's the thing. It fits very well as like an episode 5 of Quake. Like if you were to just slap this episode between going down that pit to go to Shub Niggurath and the actual fight, it'd fit pretty well. It's got very typical Quake monster counts.
What did Machine Games make this for anyway? Was it like the Quake anniversary or something?
I think it was to celebrate the release of Quake 4?
No, probably Quake Champions.
Yeah, something like that.
Because Quake 4 was like mid-2000s on the Doom 3 engine.
Yeah, it was whatever was real recent. 20th anniversary.
Poor Quake Champions. That game deserved better. Me and Milky played it a little bit together, and we
for what it was worth, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Quake with some, like, neat little character differences, and that's all it is.
How does it avoid the Overwatch bullshit that Milky does?
Just by no matter who you are, you're still playing Quake, and like the ultimates are really, really fucking like understated, and like, if you don't, it's not a guaranteed instant kill.
They're not uber-charged quality.
No, it's definitely like the character I liked, a big robot named Clutch. His was like a shield, but he couldn't keep the shield up and shoot at the same time. And then if you hit the ultimate button again while the shield is up, he'd turn it into a laser, and it was essentially the lightning gun, but just a tiny bit stronger, but only by like 2 points of damage.
Yeah, the big thing with it was, for the most part, every character was the same.
Like, Milky was just playing Ranger, because that was the only character Milky had, I think, and, like, his ultimate is he throws a ball, and then when you press the ultimate button again, he teleports to the spot where the ball is. So, it's like, it's more useful for movement than anything, but you can, like, if you teleport inside someone, you will telefrag them. Zip back over to Cap, he's still on the same map.
Yeah, but I'm doing a lot better now.
It really is like thy flesh consumed.
I always really liked the aesthetic of the tech-based maps in Quake 1. It'd be cool to see Machine Games do some more, like, classic, stuff. Not necessarily even Quake, just, like, Machine Games make a couple Doom levels. Machine Games, like, Make a whole 3D level or some shit.
Make a Yoshi's Island ROM hack.
Could you imagine? Fucking like a Yoshi's Island ROM hack and the gameplay is all the same, but like all the enemies are like cute little Nazis and like Mick Gordon soundtrack is blaring out.
Do you think Yoshi's embarrassed even when eating a Nazi?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm sure Yoshi is like very hardline anti-Nazi.
Probably at least have some confidence to do it because nobody would judge him for eating a Nazi. That's the one thing everyone would celebrate.
I think if there's ever like a time when cannibalism is okay, it's with Nazis.
I think I got this. Fuck off cages. Shit. Oh, how were you not dead?
Oh, he didn't
imps
hit
do they
you.
have in these fucking cages?
This is where they breed the imps. They just kind of pop out of the primordial ooze at the bottom of the cage.
That's disgusting.
I don't think like imps are like naturally born creatures. I think imps are grown. And I don't think that like imps are like sentient. Like they're human shaped and all, but they're probably just mindless creatures.
They're just big gorillas, and it's giving me power cell ammo. That's concerning.
Uh-oh. Cat missed a secret.
Well, it's not just that.
It's what you think you're going to be needing it for.
Yeah. There's a Baron. Let's do this, Baron. I've done this song and dance with you so much.
How many like districts are there in hell? Because there's a lot of barons.
Oh, fucking hit scan.
Oh, did you get killed? Yeah, you did.
Where was that guy even at? Whatever. I kind of did some mistakes earlier. Could have had more health, so doesn't bother me too much.
I like this shitpost.
What is it?
Oh.
So frequently on the Isaac subreddit, you can find screenshots of people posting their 100% save files, and like it happens so much that people just kind of snark at it, and like most of them probably are just copying the save file from their first one to the other two files and just being like, "Look, I beat it 3 times."
Right.
So like a mod / contributor to the game posted a shitpost where he's like, I did it 0% all saves, and it's just a screenshot of no progress on any of the files.
Like fresh new files.
Yeah, and yeah, this is a pretty good thread. It's like a revolutionary speedrun tactic. This will change the entire community forever. And then he posts any percent. 0% is still a percent.
Any percent. That's great.
Hey, Metroid can be speedrunning 0%.
I wonder if it'd be possible to like do some sort of data overflow in a Metroid game and like have a negative percentage.
I don't think so. I think of anything that just set it to 100 or something.
Maybe
I
like,
don't fucking know.
well, Nestroid would probably be the only one you could do that in, but Nestroid doesn't track your percentage.
Also, what Metroid game can you do 0% besides Fusion?
Probably, I'm imagining. I'm gonna take a wild guess because I don't actually know, but I'm gonna say Prime. Because I don't think Prime has any. No, because you need to pick up like themes and shit.
Yeah, but do those count as percent is the question.
Absolutely, I guarantee you they do.
Because they don't in Fusion. That's why it's possible in Fusion.
Yeah.
I think like it's like I know there's like a single like E-tank or something that the game really wants you to touch, but you can jump over it like pixel perfect.
Nah, like 0% is possible in Fusion, but it's basically TAS only because they stick a missile tank inside of a morph ball tunnel, and there's literally no way around it unless you do like a frame perfect shine spark to sequence break through a X gate that you're supposed to have super missiles for.
Oh.
It is really goddamn hard to do, so like anyone with sanity just goes 1%.
Where the fuck? How did the shotgun man get behind me?
Teleport. Great teleport, Mario.
The finale to Electrical Beast's Let's Play is interesting. Just ends up in Captain's Doom.
Oh no, Mario teleported one too many times, now he's in hell.
Isn't that just Golden Souls?
Yes! Oh my god, I want to play that again. I love Golden Souls. I don't care what you think about it, Cap, you're bad.
Not bad, I didn't think it was bad. It was just frustrating.
Shit, at first-person platforming, what are you, a fucking 2002 baby?
What a Rise of the Triad ripoff.
Bet you go on forums like, oh, it's bad because you can't see your feet. Meanwhile, galaxy brains like me just kind of innately know where we are in relation to the ground.
See, the problem is the Doom guy doesn't have feet. Like, once you like reach his thighs, there's just nothing below that, and he just kind of floats. He's like a genie.
That's hot.
What, the genie?
No, it's fucking what Will Smith said for the goddamn YouTube rewind. Oh, I see an armor.
I see a Cacker demon.
Don't pick it up because you will just lose it in the 50,000 demons
Yeah,
that
like
come
Papa
jump
Satan.
you.
Oh, okay. Or just jump in there and fucking lose it.
Fuck out of my way!
John Romero is gonna make you his bitch somehow, and I'm betting it involves monster closets.
Oh, that wall is coming down. You better move.
Caco demon fucking sniped me.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Did you just corner shot me? Fuck off, you zombie man.
I gotta say, I kind of don't feel like this Dimension of the Past episode has, like, it's too similar to the first one, the Dimension of the Doomed or whatever. It doesn't have its own identity visually.
Yeah, but that's kind of like to be expected. Quake was really limited in its, like.
I mean, each episode definitely had its own look, though. Like, the episode 2 is all the wall textures were kind of like really black and either like charred or metal, and there was lava everywhere.
I think that was no. I don't think you're thinking of the right episode 2 because most of episode 2 is a fucking swamp.
Maybe it was episode 3. I can't remember the Netherworld one.
3 is the one that has like obsidian castles.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. What was episode 2? Which one was that? I know what that was. It was really wet.
Yeah.
That was
dope
the
fish
one.
Can be found.
That was the one with the Vors at the end. Man, it's a shame that like Bethesda thinks Quake like has to be multiplayer these days, because I'd love to see like a sort of, you know, machine game sort of revival of Quake.
That would rule. In the meantime, I guess the Quake modding scene is good enough that it certainly tides me over. I really love that Arcane Dimension mod.
When are we gonna get Quake: The New Order, where Quake guy like waxes philosophical about how the ogres have taken over?
You found a secret. It's just a room with some government documents.
instead of like the monsters, the creatures, it's just guys with funny faces.
No, they're still monsters, but they're gonna spin it like what we're seeing is Quake Guy's imagination. Like in real, he's going around shooting.
It's like Postal.
Yeah, he's shooting men in black, but he sees them as ogres and shit.
And then you know, there's like a bed in one level, and you press use on it, and you get teleported to fucking like E1M1.
He never teleported at all.
Slipgates. What is, in your opinion, like the most iconic Quake level?
Most iconic Quake level. I assume E1M1 doesn't count. So
probably not.
In that case,
for me, I think it's the low gravity pyramid level. That's the one I remember the most.
That one's one of the most unique, but I don't know. I'm thinking I kind of want to say E4M1 or E4M2 actually.
Is that the one where you're blowing up the altars and the little slime balls are bouncing everywhere?
Nah, that's the one where it's like it's like the first castle level, not like the obsidian thing in episode 3, but it's like in like an actual mazy level where it starts getting real Doom.
We've reached peak Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Cap's duking it out with a fucking Baron.
Usually when I think about replaying like unmodded vanilla Quake, I think of that level, so that's
and
my pick.
You're like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Actually, just excites. I like Quake a lot.
If you like Quake so much, why don't you marry it?
Because I have other games I like even better.
If you like those games so much, why don't you marry it?
I think because like Milky's probably already married to Joshi.
That's
maybe
disgusting.
I'm not sure.
Do you think
where Joshi ranks?
Do you think Joshi gets embarrassed when he walks down the aisle in his fancy wedding dress? Haha.
No, Anthony.
Milky's more saying that at himself to stop from getting too randy at the thought of Yoshi in a wedding dress.
I hate you so much.
Paths of Wretchedness.
That's a cool name.
It is.
All of these could be like metal albums or like metal bands. Oh, you got the chainsaw!
Get some
The funny thing about Joshi is I'm not even really that big of a fan of the original game. I think that like
the ROM hacks.
Yes, the ROM hacks take the core that the game sets up and never fully delivers on, and then delivers on it. It's great.
My name is Doom Guy, and I've got a big chainsaw, but I only use it to cut down trees, because I'm not a violent person.
Oh, this is going to be a hell of a map.
What are people talking about when they say Sigil is dark? This is fucking bright as hell.
Maybe they didn't get past those first few levels.
Probably.
Yeah, that first room is pretty fucking dark with the goddamn specter in there cock blocking you trying to get out.
It's just like when people say episode 4 is the hardest shit.
I think there was an arrow on the ground behind you somewhere. I thought I saw one, but I might be crazy. Don't listen to me, but do.
Let me get somewhere where I'm not getting hit with fireballs everywhere.
Level 1 and 2 of episode 4 is hard as shit. The rest of it's not bad.
Mike? Ooh.
Oh, cat mutated. Yeah, go on the right. I thought I saw an arrow on the ground, but that might have just been like, you know, like stone rubble shit.
Well, I guess there is a good thing to this not being Doom 2. John Romero couldn't put chain gunners all over the place where these shotgun guys are.
Oh boy, that's true. That would have been fucking awful.
People get pissy when you only have 3 Hoovies in TF2. What about like 50 Hoovies in Doom? They don't even throw you sandwiches.
Roses are red. Chain gunners are too. I don't have an end to this, so fuck you.
Pottery, Anthony, just pottery.
Chain gunner's the key to all this. He's a funnier character than we've ever had before.
Surprise Baron coming out of the woodwork.
Bitch slapped you to fucking death. So Milky, I take it this Dimension of the Past is all made from vanilla assets, like nothing's new.
Yeah, it's all vanilla. It's nothing inserted. It's just what if there was more Quake 1 levels.
Yeah, I can see the appeal behind that, but I think it would have been neat for them to like make a couple new textures to like really give this place its own identity.
Yeah, of course that would have been neat, but for what it is, I quite like it.
And Machine Games does, know how to make a good shooter. I did enjoy the New Order, and I like the Old Blood. I still need to finish the Old Blood. I need to play the new Colossus sometime, because I own it, but I haven't touched it yet.
One thing Dimension of the Past does that, like, the reason I said it kinda has its own identity earlier is because, it has a bunch of traps. Like, it's got, like, crushers and shit.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, like, the Quake guy was walking through a hallway, and then the hallway started closing in on him.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen in Quake 1.
If this is the Dimension of the Past, why are there ogres with grenade launchers and chainsaws?
Because it's your past, not their past.
Whatever. Milky, how does the Thunderbolt work in regards to water? Can you shoot it into water and kill a bunch of shit, or does it not work that way?
Nah. If you shoot it into water, it works just like if you're not shooting it into water. The only difference water makes is if you fire it when you're in the water, you explode.
Can you survive that with fucking Pentagram?
Yeah, I think you can even survive it with red armor.
Oh shit, I think I found a visual bug.
What do we got?
John Romero, you missed a texture.
Oh, John Romero, fuck. Look at that hall of mirrors.
You made John Romero your bitch.
I did. John Romero humiliated live on stream.
I'm clipping that.
Why did I get an end bone? What am I gonna use this for? Scared. There's crushers.
I can't believe Pro Jared is fucking dead.
Yeah. That no chin having motherfucker.
I always thought he looked like a bird.
Fuck out of my way, you shotgun man. Oh god, this is like the Hell Castle's becoming a Techno Castle shithole. The fuck is this?
Alright, Captain, what should the title of that clip be? Of the texture?
John Romero made a bitch live on stream. This is fucking terrifying.
Whoops, something went wrong? What the fuck?
I'm dead. Fuck.
Why can't I publish this? Fuck, I hate Twitch. Twitch fucking sucks. What the fucking Christ? Why can't I publish this shit? Oh, God, I'll have to go back in the stream and do it later, because I really want that to be a clip.
I'm trying to think so hard of something funny to say to build off your joke, but I'm just like so fucking tired I can't.
There's a broken teleporter in here. That's weird.
Wouldn't it be funny if you went on one of those teleporter pads and it just, like, teleported somewhere you died instantly? Like, what do you think would happen going onto a broken teleporter?
You know how Doom, like, stores monsters in little boxes out of bounds to teleport in?
It teleports you to one of those.
Yeah, and you just can't get out.
Gotta let it out.
Shit! These
Cat gets squished.
These crushers leave, like, no room for error. You gotta be fast.
Gotta go fast. Even the imps know to just hang out in the corner.
Yeah, give me that in armor. I ain't coming back in here. What the hell?
The crusher stops.
That's what it does.
The broken teleports turn them on and off?
Yeah.
Oh. So you just gotta time it so they're all like in the exact middle of their arc, so you can just walk under them.
Yeah.
Sounds like you might be there for a while.
Shit! No, it's very temporary. This is crazy. That's a trap. I was like, hey, that one doesn't have crushers. No.
Yeah, it does. Goddamn Nazis, they'll pay for this. My name is BJ Blazkowicz. Oh, you were on top of those imps.
Yeah, I was.
Goddamn Nazi imps. The Nazis sided with hell. I'll get you one day, Hitler.
Are you trying to insert a Wolf 3D fanfic into Doom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why are you doing this?
How does Chexter fit into this?
Alright, so Chexter was the one who intercepted the signal from this hell base, and he forwarded the data to Doom Guy.
No. What if Chexter is Hitler seeking redemption because Hitler's also in like a stupid mech suit and Chexter is basically in one too?
Okay. At the very end of Samsara the movie, Chexter looks straight at the camera and opens his helmet, and it's just Hitler in there.
Samsara the movie. I would watch this movie.
I want a Saturday morning cartoon of Samsara where all the heroes like work together and like defeat aliens and alien Nazis.
God damn it!
Cap got squished.
This is really weird. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. way, because like there was a whole other branch that I could go on. I'm not gonna save in here.
Computer, use the holodeck to load me into the Doom level. Disengage safety protocols.
No, no, Picard, don't do that. It's a bad idea.
Picard gets shot once and fucking dies.
Then they have to load a save in the holodeck's memory core to bring him back to life.
Yes! Oh, just like that one episode where Picard actually fucking dies, and they just make a new one with a transporter. Wow, Cap got squished.
No, I survived, and it made the squisher bug out.
Yeah, it's gonna move slow until it hits the bottom, and then it's gonna go back to normal once it goes back. And it fucks up the... it fucks up the pattern of it too, so...
Fucking made it. Fucking lost souls at the end of the tunnel. God, let me out of Crusher hell. The only Crusher I like is Crusher Joe.
Computer, create 100 holographic Hitlers and make each Hitler individually smart enough to defeat Data. Additionally, grant each Hitler a natural inclination to cooperate with other Hitlers, full knowledge of the functioning and schematics of the ship, and full access to computer commands. Computer, engage.
What is Picard trying to prove with this one?
I don't know. There's a Star Trek thread on V right now, and people are just posting goofy holodeck shit. I'm just imagining a bunch of little Hitlers running around the Enterprise.
Nine! How do you think the computer can make something more powerful and smarter than itself? Is that possible?
Yeah, the Enterprise computer is stupid, and it can do that kind of stuff.
Kirby Robobot ripped that off.
There's an episode of TNG where they needed to like defragment Data's brain as just part of like routine maintenance on him. So they hooked him up to the Enterprise's computer to do so, but it ended up jumbling some of his code with the computer's code. So while that was happening, one of the characters is in the holodeck playing sheriff for an old west town, and all of the characters in the programs just start turning into Datas. So like all the little banditos are Data. The sexy woman at the saloon becomes Data.
Oh my god!
Are they aware of this, or do they just keep being what they be?
The Datas are the new Data creatures are like they're still running their program and they're still like acting like they should according to the holodeck game, but they now have the strength and intelligence of Data. And Data's like the strongest motherfucker on the Enterprise, so that's a big deal.
That sounds like a great episode.
Oh, it is? Because you know who's playing in the holodeck, playing sheriff?
Who?
It's Worf. It's because he was bonding with his son, and he wanted, like, he doesn't really, like, know how to deal with children, so he's just like, alright, we'll go to the holodeck and play cowboys.
That's surprisingly wholesome.
And then, outside the holodeck, when they're trying to figure everything out, because the Data's jumbled up, Lieutenant Commander Data starts speaking with a cowboy accent. He's like, well, I reckon all my subroutines got mixed up with the Enterprises.
This sounds stupid.
Oh, Star Trek's so retarded. It's great.
It's like no other show can both make you just like dream about the future of humanity and also realize how people would fuck it up in the most hilarious ways.
Another holodeck creating like things smarter than it should be able to was Data and Geordi were in the holodeck playing Sherlock Holmes, and it was Data's turn to be Sherlock Holmes. But Data's so smart that he just figured out the fucking the instant he got the first clue, he figured out the whole mystery, and the computer just shut off the program as soon as he said it out loud. So they asked the computer to make a mystery that was hard enough for Data to be able to have trouble with, and it just made a Professor Moriarty who's self-aware enough to realize he's a holodeck character.
Holy
and he
shit.
And he wants out. He wants out real bad.
That's amazing.
So let me tell you, they promise that Moriarty, he manages to turn off the safety protocols, and he takes I think he takes Dr. Crusher hostage, and they promise that in order to get him to release Dr. Crusher, they promise him, we'll figure out how to make you a real human person. Just get Dr. Crusher out. So they do, and they they save the holodeck program and just shut it off, and then they just file it away and forget about it. So then 3 seasons later, they go back to play Sherlock Holmes, and when they load up the program, Moriarty's still in there, and he was aware the whole fucking time. So he's pissed, and he starts using the holodeck to create a 2-scale replica of the Enterprise in the holodeck. So they think that they've left the holodeck and he can come out with them. But it all comes to light that it's just a trick, and he's just trying to figure out how to become real for real. And what they do, here's the fucked up thing, they can't make him real. So what they do is they use the holodeck to create a 2-scale replica of the entire fucking universe, and they just let him live in there and think he's a real guy.
That's insane.
It's fucking stupid.
That doesn't even make sense. How do you do
Well,
that?
it's not physical, it's a digital recreation. Digital recreations. There actually is a 2-scale map of the universe that's online.
They pull his universe program out of the holodeck computer and into a small crystal cube, and they just keep it on Picard's desk. And there is a sentient being inside that cube for the entire rest of the show until God, whatever movie it was where the Enterprise fucking explodes, and then that's it. That's the end of Moriarty. He's fucking dead after that.
Okay, let's do the yellow key last. That was brutal having to run through all that lava.
Yellow key.
Oh, fuck off. How did that fireball hit me? Dude, guy, your shoulders are too big.
Cap, you were the one who linked me that one where the real lawyer watched Measure of a Man, right?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good little video. I liked that.
Yeah, it was cool.
I liked how he was making fun of Data in his stupid jumpsuit to plug his own fucking fashion line or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, he can be cheeky when he wants to be.
That man also is absurdly handsome. He's the most clean-cut motherfucker on the planet.
The nice, handsomest lawyer. Sounds like a superhero.
He's like Phoenix Wright if Phoenix Wright was out to fuck all the women in the series and not just be a stupid dork. Phoenix Wright having consensual sex with Mia Fey in the missionary position, holding hands under the sheets, lights off, for the sole purpose of procreation.
I mean, that's my fetish.
Which one is Mia? Mia's the older one who dies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, double shotgunners. Fuck off, I got 3% health. Fuck.
Oh, let's see this happen in real time.
My health. Give me a med kit, please, John Romero. I'm sorry I made fun of you live on stream.
John Romero and his long, flowing mane.
That man's hair is impeccable, especially for his age. It's crazy.
He probably, like, hires people just to brush it for him.
I know he has a daughter, and his daughter is like likes to like brag like my dad invented Doom. Where the fuck you going, fat boy?
He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh, thank Christ, Soul Sphere. I am back in the game.
Get your head in the game. You should pop a save.
I'm gonna get to where I need to go, and then I'll pop a save.
Oh, dangerous, dangerous, Captain. Living on the edge. Alright, so... Samsara. I am imagining that, like, Doom Guy would, like, see BJ and, like, he'd know that that's his grandpa or whatever. His great-grandpa. And he'd just think he's the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And he'd just hang out with him all the time. And BJ would be, like... He'd be okay with it, but he'd be a little weirded out by this, like, over-enthusiastic, bloodthirsty guy. It's like, I know I like to kill Nazis, but that really come from me? Doom Guy's just like, oh yeah, let's go out and fuck up some Nazis, Grandpa.
Fucking do it.
Get some beers, man. The yellow key. I can't quite hit... Ah, shit. I can't quite seem to hit the low keys. Now you gotta wait for the elevator. It's like I'm really playing Metal Gear Solid.
It's innovative and ahead of its time.
Kill each other, you fat fucks.
Yeah, chomp, chomp. Fucking eat each other to death. Oh, dangerous. I would not chainsaw that Cacodemon if I were you. They can bite through that.
He can, and he did, but I live, so I don't care.
Is that elevator going up? Is that just like a really big door?
I think it's a really big door.
Oh, it is. Wow. Good job, Cat, prioritizing that fucking hit scanner. That's how you do. Oh my god, 1%. Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh my god! You're fucked. Pop like a secondary, like, scary save, and fucking... like, just run around and see what you can get. Whenever I played Wolfenstein 3D, I have 3 saves. I have the normal save, I have the scary save for when I'm on low health, and I have the terrifying save for when I'm absolutely fucking fucked.
The terrifying save that you quick saved in the middle of combat with like 3 things flying at you, you have to basically tass out of it.
It's more like when I come out of an encounter and BJ has like 10 health and like a single bullet will fucking melt him.
Well, I have the situation I described in many Quake mods, because some of them have really fucking bullshit bosses. So like every time I get like 2 shots on the boss and didn't instantly blow up, I will save.
Did you see that Cacodemon like twerk out for a second? Did you see that, Cap?
I was too busy trying not to die from it.
The Cacodemon like spun in place at like lightning speed for like a second.
Wow, that fucking Pinky managed to bite me through my goddamn chainsaw. Like, I know it's possible, but damn if I ain't never seen it before.
Yeah, Pinkies generally don't. It's more it's more Cacodemons you gotta worry about.
I don't chainsaw Cacodemons ever.
Yeah, like, you can do it if you're in good shape. There's a Cacodemon behind you.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I know. There's 2 of them, but I'm more preoccupied with this shit.
Like, if you're in good shape and you have, like, over 100 health and over 100 armor, like, it's fine. You can chainsaw that Cacodemon, but, like, when you're, like, not doing so good, it's a terrible idea, because their chomps hurt.
Alright, I've been in this call for nearly an hour, and I'm still just as tired as I was when I entered.
Go
so
to bed. Go to
sleep.
Fucking sleep and have a dream.
Again, motherfucker.
Good luck pushing through the rest of John Romero's bitch making.
Suck it down. Suck it down.
Yeah, suck it down, Cap.
Whoa,
See you guys.
whoa! Teleport! What? Where did you? How? Where?
What happened? I wasn't looking.
Like, Cacodemon teleported in behind me.
Behind me. Oh. Can't quite seem to hit the low keys.
Okay.
Ooh, you did it. And there's no health. Oh, 10 health. There you go.
Fuck do I go? This room's a dead end. Nope, there's the way out. Let's go!
Oh, you're fucked, you're fucked, you're fucked, you're fucked.
I made it.
Nice.
I passed the health kit though. Might load my save just to get it. Abaddon's Void.
I didn't want to say anything in case you didn't see that, but yeah. I didn't want to be like, oh fuck, I missed a medkit. Wow, this is island. In the middle of a sea of Dr. Pepper.
Sounds delicious.
I mean, I figure if it's a sea of Dr. Pepper, there's got to be things like growing and living in there, and I don't want to see what kind of organism can live inside like an ocean of carbonated soda. That's not going to be like some fun animal.
Oh, Cyber Demon! Hello.
Where's he at?
Didn't see him, but I saw his rocket fly right into my face.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, just hanging out.
Alright, Cap, I need to go to bed too. I gotta wake up early and go to work in the morning.
Aww.
I'm sorry. Have fun playing John Romero's Wet Dream.
I'm about halfway through. I might just stop here and do the rest another time.
My name's John Romero, and I love misaligned textures.
Yeah, I think that's enough of that.